Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Lunar Owl ASMR, and this is the second part of my surprise for you guys. I was able to get the Kanto region first starter pack, and doesn't it look cute? They're so adorable. I'm so excited to open these up for you, and just like the last one, I'm gonna be opening up Chilling Rain first. Let me know in the comments which your favorite starter from the original Pokemon series was. I almost always chose Charmander, and sometimes I'd choose Bulbasaur. So let's set this off to the side and get into it. Once again, I don't want to cut the cards. This kind of makes me laugh. So the last one that I opened up had Moltres on the cover with a Zapdos inside, and this one has a Zapdos on the cover with Moltres inside. This is a bit hard to get them out. Definitely a lot harder than Yu-Gi-Oh cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one package must have just been a fluke. Psychic Energy. Lyron. This art style is cute. And it was Tackle and Metal Claw. Expedition Uniform. Look at the bottom 3 cards of your deck and put them on the top of your deck in any order. Old Cemetery. Whenever any player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their non-psychic Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Squoovit? Squoovit? I don't know this one. Squoovit? Scrounge. Put a Pokemon tool card from your discard pile into your hand and gnaw. Spheal. Noseram. Swirlix. Draining Kiss. Heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. Castform Sunnyform. It knows weather reading. If you have 8 or more stadium cards in your discard pile, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack cost. High Pressure Blast. Discard a stadium in play. If you can't, this attack does nothing. Ooh. Regular Castform has the same ability. And Weather Force. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. A Reverse Hollow. Agatha. Move up to 3 damage counters from your active Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. Ooh. That's a lovely Gardevoir. There you go. I had to go and get Pokemon size sleeves. I'm so used to using just my Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves that I completely grabbed the wrong ones. Gardevoir, Shining Arcana. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. Put the other cards into your hand. Brainwave. This attack does 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. It's a good card. Now to open this up, make sure I don't cut the cards. I love the old art. Look at him. Squirtle. Bubble. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Withdraw. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all damage done to Squirtle during your opponent's next turn. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. It powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Bulbasaur. Leech Seed. Unless all damage from this attack is prevented, you may remove 1 damage counter from Bulbasaur. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. Thus the plant sprouted and now grows with this Pokemon. Wonder who put the seed there. Do they ever explain that in the anime? Charmander. Nose catch an Ember. Ember. Discard 1 fire energy card attached to Charmander in order to use this attack. Obviously prefers hot places. If it gets caught in the rain, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. Doesn't it also die if that happens? Even. Let's see what our packs are. We got Evolving Skies and Sword and Shield. Once again, I'm going to open up Sword and Shield first. One, two, three, four. Fire energy. Furrow Thorn. Trip Smash. Thorough Thorn. Triple Smash. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. An Energy Slap. You may move all energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. Crushing Hammer. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. Kingler. He looks so happy in this photo. Heavy Pincers. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Ooh. Claw Rend. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 60 more damage. Baltoy. Spinning attack. Chinchou. Luring Glow. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Lightning Ball. What is this? Sizzlebead? I don't know this Pokemon. I've never even seen this one. Bite and Combustion. Zigzagoon. Oh, Galarian Zigzagoon. He looks like a little emo or punk rocker. Ability Headbutt Tantrum. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put one damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Surprise attack. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Munna. Moonlight. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon and Psychic Sphere. Ooh. A reverse hollow Galvantula. Volt Wave. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Ooh, and Corviknight. And there's Peck and Iron Wings. You may discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. If you do, during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 100 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. Now for our last pack. One, two, three, four. Energy. Pyroar, Combustion, and Ripclaw. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Vigoroth, Shatter. Discard a stadium in play. Treasure Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides energy. Or is that special energy? If you took this card as a face-down prize card during your turn, before you put it into your hand, you may attach this card to one of your Pokemon. Oh, it's so cute. Pumpkaboo. Pumpkin Pit. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a stadium in play. Stampede. There's a lot of discard stadium in play effects. Byagon. Gnaw. I keep saying Gnaw. It's not. Gnaw and Headbutt. Love Disc. Synchro Draw. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. And Water Gun. That's a pretty card. C. Astonish. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. Slack Off. Smack and slack. This Pokemon is now asleep. And another treasure energy. Oh, a Leafeon V. It's so lovely. Leafeon V. Greening cells. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Leaf Energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. And Leaf Blade. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 60 more damage. It's a lovely, lovely card. Alright, and I will read the flavor text for you guys. Cast form. Its form changes depending on the weather. The rougher conditions get the rougher cast form's disposition. Cast form sunny form. Cast form changes its form when it basks in the bright sunlight. When you touch its glowing skin, it feels all dried out. Swirlix. The sweet smell of cotton candy perfumes Swirlix fluffy fur. This Pokemon spits out sticky string to tangle up its enemies. Spheal. Its body is covered in fluffy fur. The fur keeps it from feeling cold while it's rolling on the ice. Scoovit. It eats berries non-stop, a habit that has made it more resilient than it looks. It'll show up on farms searching for yet more berries. Lyron. It habitually shows off its strength with the size of sparks it creates by ramming its steel body into boulders. Moona. It eats dreams and releases mist. The mist is pink when it's eating a good dream and black when it's eating a nightmare. It's kind of scary, but maybe a good thing since it eats nightmares too. Galarian Zigzagoon, thought to be the oldest form of Zigzagoon. It moves in zigzags and wreaks havoc upon its surroundings. Reminds me of my ferret that I had. She was constantly zooming around. Sizzlipede. It stores flammable gas in its body and uses it to generate heat. The yellow secretion on its belly gets particularly hot. Chinchou. Its antennae, which evolved from a fin, have both positive and negative charges flowing through them. Baltoy. It moves while spinning around on its single foot. Some Baltoy have been seen spinning on their heads. Kingler. Its large and hard pincer has 10,000 horsepower strength. However, being so big, it's unwieldy to move. Ferrothorn. This Pokemon scrapes its spikes across rocks and then uses the tips of its feelers to absorb the nutrition it finds within the stone. Corviknight. This Pokemon reigns supreme in the skies of the Galarian region. No, that's not Galarian, Galar. Corviknight. This Pokemon reigns supreme in the skies of the Galar region. The black luster of its steel body could drive terror into the hearts of any foe. It does look intimidating. Slack off. If it eats just 3 leaves in a day, it is satisfied. Other than that, it sleeps for 20 hours a day. Seedot. It attaches itself to a tree branch using the top of its head. Strong wind can sometimes make it fall. Love Disc. Love Disc makes its home in coral reefs in warm seas. It's especially like sleeping in the space between Corsola branches. That's just adorable. Bygone. Some theories suggest that its behavior is forcefully bashing its head into things stimulates cells that affect its evolution. Pumpkaboo. The light that streams out of the holes in the pumpkin can hypnotize and control people and Pokemon that see it. Vigoroth. Its stress level rises if it cannot keep moving constantly. Too much stress makes it feel sick. It's a little sad. Pyroar. The temperature of its breath is over 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, but Pyroar doesn't use it on its prey. This Pokemon prefers to eat raw meat. Galvantula. It launches electrified fur from its abdomen as a means of an attack. Opponents hit by the fur could be in for 3 full days and nights of paralysis. Oh, thank you. Gardevoir. To protect its trainer, it will expand all of its psychic power to create a small black hole. That's definitely a protective Pokemon. And I was going to read this, but I realized there's no flavor text, so oh well. So that was the end of the video, guys. I'll admit I've been trying to record the end of the video for quite a while. My puppy kept making noises and sounds in the background every time I took my eyes off of her. And it was kind of funny, so I'd turn around to look at her and she would be perfectly silent. But as soon as I turned back to do the ending scene, she starts making noise or yawning or something. I swear she does it on purpose sometimes because she wants attention. But, so I guess my question for you guys is, which Pokemon starter is your favorite? Or which one did you use when you were younger? Or maybe even now? Did you choose Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, or something else? And what is a fond memory that you guys have from the games? Mine would probably be, since I'm a completionist, I loved going around searching for all the Pokemon. And I really liked trying to find the shiny Pokemon in all of the games. I am definitely not, I don't think I've ever completed all the shiny Pokemon in any of the games, but it's still a fun little thing to try and do. Pokemon as a kid, I wasn't able to collect the cards or play the games when I was younger, so it's kind of something I did when I got older. But out of the starters, I'd have to say I always went with Charmander because I love the burn effect that you can leave on Pokemon. I'm super excited I got some psychic Pokemon in the packs. That Gardevoir was my favorite pull. I used a psychic dark and an electric deck. Well, I mean, not electric decks. I have 3 different decks that I like to play online, and sometimes I like to mix them up. If you guys play Pokemon, what type of deck do you like to use? Anyways, I hope you all had a lovely time watching, and I hope this helped you to relax. Good night and sweet dreams, my little night owls. Until next time, bye bye.